Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pub Suds and Grubs presents
Speakeasy.
What's going on?
Hey, John.
How are you, pal?
I am thirsty.
You're thirsty?
I am very thirsty.
Me too.
That's no lie, actually. I
Me
think
too.
I kind of got cotton mouth or something. I don't know.
Because I had it rough on the way here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's what? Almost April. I hit a snow squall coming up.
It was snowing here.
And everybody drives 25 miles per hour around here on Sunday afternoons.
Yeah.
No.
Sunday drivers, man.
Sunday drivers.
You love them.
Can't stand it. So we have a goodie today.
Okay.
We have an oldie but a goodie, a good old faithful type of beer.
Oh, yeah. That's what I like.
This is Maine Lunch, coming in at, it's an IPA, coming in at 7%. This
All
is
right.
their staple of Maine, out of Freeport, Maine. And this is a good one, man.
Let me ask you, do you typically like to have it while you're having lunch or
I usually have it during brunch.
during brunch?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
And
They do have they have a lunch.
They have a dinner, and they have a second dinner, I think it was. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
This is always a good beer. Whenever I see it on tap, I usually order it.
Yeah.
And
it's a good one. Yeah, it's like one of those ones that you're just like, all right, I can't go wrong with this. So,
right.
And I'm glad that you brought it. And I'm glad that we're letting everyone else out there that know that this is a really good beer.
Yeah.
So,
unfortunately, we've never been to the brewery. I know I haven't, and you said you hadn't.
No, I haven't. No.
But one day we'll get there.
I was telling John before. I said I don't even know if I've been to Maine before. But
yeah, I know I haven't been to Maine.
Yeah. But I'll have to put that on my agenda for doing one of these days. Or,
absolutely.
We can do it. Bring your families. Who knows?
Yeah. But unfortunately, we do have sad news, right?
Yeah.
Sad news, and it's kind of ties into our last few episodes in the music world.
It's crazy because we were just talking about this, and we were talking about Seattle, and just like, and it's always something like a sad story up there,
It is.
So what happened, John?
So Taylor Hawkins, the drummer for Foo Fighters, has passed away.
Yeah.
Quite prematurely. And it was a shocking death amongst the music world.
Yeah, it's crazy, and we kind of don't. We may have an idea what happened. It's still a little soon.
It's too soon.
Yeah, but I mean, originally it sounded like something drug related. We think.
Right. Whether it be prescription or illegal drugs. I don't know.
What caused whatever happened. We don't know if it was a heart thing or whatever.
If it was accidental or purposely done.
I think the bottom line is maybe if the drugs weren't involved, this may have never happened. So, but we don't know, and we don't want to be those guys once again talking about stuff we don't necessarily. Speculating if we don't know for sure. So,
but I'm sure we will find out in the coming weeks exactly once the toxicology reports and everything get out. But it's a sad day in the music world. Foo Fighters is one of the great bands out there.
Yeah.
We talked about my pal Jeff out there in North Arlington, and he's upset.
He's probably taking it pretty hard, huh?
Yeah.
It's sad just to hear that, and these bands you love, and probably a lot of people are thinking right now, are they gonna keep going on with with everything and keep being a band, and
him and Dave Grohl were very, very close.
Yeah.
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
And I saw a video they just performed a few days ago. So and he looked fine.
They always look fine, it seems like, right? I don't know, man. It's one thing after the other, so.
We're going to cheers this one to Taylor Hawkins of Foo Fighters.
Yeah, Foo Fighters,
Normally, we'd spill it out all over the bar, but Ken won't want to clean it up. So,
right,
cheers. Rest in peace.
And cheers to Foo Fighters. Stay strong, guys.
Prayers to your family.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Damn, that's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
7%, so it's right in the wheelhouse between 6 and 8. What we usually do. It's not as hazy as some others that we've had. It's light.
No, it's crisp. It's a little bit more.
It's light and crisp.
To me, it's a little almost a little more West Coast.
I was going to say West Coast.
Yeah. But it's a solid.
But it's from Maine, so it's not West Coast.
No, it's not. It's one that's been there for quite some time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's a good one, man. It's a solid one.
Yeah, I would love to get up there.
Yeah.
And I noticed you had some bottles from Maine hanging around as decoration.
Yeah, I think I might actually have the second dinner.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I keep a couple empty. I have the dinner there. I keep a couple empty bottles around there. Once again, Dom always with the hookup. Our buddy Dom. Yeah, Dom. So we get some good stuff. He's got the connects. So
Yeah, thanks, pal.
Yeah.
We're going to see him soon, I believe. We're getting together after a long time. We're going to finally get together.
Yeah, we're getting a couple of guys together, yeah.
It's been a while since we've had a good beer share.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the weather's getting a little warmer, even though it didn't seem like it today. But the weather's getting a little warmer.
Today was ridiculous, man, because, I started out practicing on the softball field this morning. It was chilly, but we were out there, and all of a sudden I'm in snow.
Well, and just so this is an episode that we will probably air tomorrow. So we record at different days once in a while. So this is so we're a little. Just because of the weather and everything, there would be like, it's sunshine outside. What is John talking about? But you know what? Because of that, I'm going to bring up right now, we're at that point right now in the NCAA tournament, St. Peter's.
St. Pete's.
Yeah, so they're about to play in a little bit. So we're hoping we can catch some of that today, after we're done with our podcast and watch
Dougie Dirt.
So go St. Peter's Peacocks there. Yeah, I've been on top of it. Yeah, it's fun watching. I
don't know about you, but I didn't do any brackets this year. I usually do.
I didn't, and I'm happy I didn't because it would have been a disaster. It would have been a waste of my time. To fill. It's like you gotta do all that.
But I love watching the higher seeds beat the low seeds.
Oh man, that's what makes it exciting.
I love it.
And I love. You know what? I love watching college basketball a heck of a lot more than NBA.
I usually only watch college basketball now. I pay attention as the season goes, but I really get into it.
I've been to a couple games. I've been to Seton Hall games. My mother's boyfriend, he does the seating for them and everything. Yep. So we get tickets and stuff. So
I did a Seton Hall women's game this year.
Oh yeah,
against Villanova. Yeah, we took the whole girls basketball recreation department.
It's good though because
awesome, man.
These young kids, and
they play hard.
They're like, wow, I want to aspire to be that, or...
They play hard at the college level. It's like minor league baseball. They play hard at that level because they want to make it.
Yeah.
Once you already made it, your level of play kind of...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But, hey...
so right now I think Miami was playing Kansas.
Yeah.
They were up a little bit.
They were up a half,
We won't know until the end of the episode.
Because we cut to this, so...
But I love watching those 10s and 15s beat those low seeds, man.
Yeah.
Those high, those low seeds.
So we'll see. When this airs, there's going to be different news out there, probably.
Yeah. So, well, right now we're saying go Peacocks.
Yeah, right now at this moment. But yeah, that's, let's see. It's exciting.
Yeah, and they're all over social media, bro.
Yeah.
All over social. All you see is the Peacocks.
Yeah,
especially because we're from New Jersey.
It's crazy. My wife's like, oh, you already a fan now? Because I'm like, oh, come on. I'm like, no.
Your brother went there.
My brother went to St. Peter's. Yeah.
My cousins went there.
Yeah.
My aunt used to work there. Yeah.
So, but yes, back to social media, man. I was, me and John were talking about it recently about social media and how everything, like, they control. Like, I see ads for, say I'm into... making salads. I don't know. That's so random. But, and I do a couple of searches on it. All of a sudden, you see, like, your whole feed is, like, videos on making salads.
It's insane. They're listening to us.
Yeah, it's so
Our devices
insane.
and the social media.
We've mentioned that a few times. Yeah, and it's just how much control, and you see things, and just how media plays a role in our society. And just, like, look at Russia now. They fully control. They're independent. They got shut down, all the independent media.
Yeah.
So they have full control of their media. It's unbelievable what they want people to hear.
They put out a lot of bullshit.
It's pure brainwashing, Exactly. It's crazy. And these people are and some people are feeding into it. And I don't understand that, man. It's,
they don't know any better.
They're naive or, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I can't.
You do what not do what you're told, but you believe what you're told.
Yeah, hey, look what happened with Hitler, man. He convinced all these people that, to pretty much be murderers, and it's unbelievable.
The Democrats convinced us Joe Biden was going to be a great president. Come on.
Let's not get into that.
No,
but yeah, it's crazy, and what they want to see. But talking about that, elections and too, what they want you to see, and then if you have a social media platform that's more right wing, and it's almost like they're forcing you to vote for this, and obviously if you have one that's left, same thing. It's just
go on a split screen and watch Fox News versus CNN.
Yeah,
during like debates and all that stuff.
There's
insane.
Like one side, there's no open-sided journalism anymore. Where it's always just you know which journalists, which broadcasters, their political views before. You shouldn't be able to do that. And they have an agenda
to shove it down your throat. That's their agenda, to shove it down your throat.
And you shouldn't be able to do that. You should not know someone's political affiliation. You shouldn't know. Any of these people. Unless it's. someone that is, say you're, it's a channel dedicated to that, then obviously, you know, that's one thing. But
I mean, it's like in sports. You're a sportscaster. You kind of got to be neutral.
Exactly.
Because you can't favor one team over the other. Yeah, you might be the broadcaster for the Yankees.
Yeah.
But you're not going to, every time somebody hits a home run, you'll be like, yes, yes. Yeah. No, you need to be neutral.
Yeah.
You know?
You have to be.
That's part of journalism, being neutral. And you can give your views and opinions, but you don't shove them down people's throats, man.
But don't get me wrong. There's some perks about social media. Certain things, people like, you know, you have these bands, or you have these, you know, say you have these. If you're into cooking chefs, that you're like, wow, they're becoming big. You know, you see certain things that you might not be able to see normally. You know, between Instagram and YouTube and all these things. You know,
I use more social media more to keep up with old friends and family. You know, I got family around the country that I don't see often, so I throw some pictures up. They can see my girls.
But you scroll. But you scroll.
I do scroll.
And what do you see when you're scrolling?
I do scroll.
You see, it's you know how many times I put hide ad, hide ad, hide ad.
Yeah.
Don't control what you want me to see. I want to control what I want to see. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a little annoying. I mean, I know that's how they make it free. You know, and it's a free platform because they got to get their money. But
it's just weird how quick that it picks up on what you're talking about or searching for.
Yeah.
You can go on Kohl's and buy a pair of jeans, and then all of a sudden there's 50 advertisements for all these different jeans.
It is crazy.
Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, so you say you don't use Facebook that much mainly just to keep up with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Facebook for me is purely just. I like to. I don't even put many posts. I'm the death guy. You know, every time somebody dies, I'm usually quick on it.
Yeah, we brought that up.
You know, I do my RIPs, my condolences.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Peacocks, I'll put wow, you know, like this is crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
It's crazy.
If the Yankees make a shitty move, you know, I'll bash them if the Yankees, but I don't go on to push any agenda.
Should I say something that's going to make a lot of people hate me right now?
Well, a lot of people already do.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
This is true. One thing, and it's probably something that you do yourself as well, so you're going to actually hate me, that I don't like with the social media is when people say, happy anniversary, honey, and their wife is sitting right next to them.
All right.
Dude, just tell your wife that she's right there. Tell her. Or these people that says to their 2-year-old, happy birthday, Joshua. And they don't have Facebook, do they? I want to comment and be like, does your child have Facebook? Now, I put it out there. Now, everyone who listens to me like...
You're right. But it's...
I don't do it.
You know what it is for me? It's like to let the people... I want to say let people know.
Excuse me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's for attention.
Yeah.
It's for attention. People want people to come and say, oh, tell Joshua happy birthday and all that stuff. All right.
I always put a post up, happy birthday, my beautiful wife.
I'm actually very paranoid about stuff. I don't want people knowing my kid's birthday. Really, I don't want to post that stuff on there.
You don't want presents?
No, I don't.
You don't want to get gifts?
No. I'm paranoid about what information is put out there. So that's another reason why I kind of avoid that. My wife yells at me if I put a picture of our son's face somewhere. You know, yeah, she doesn't like that. She's like, I don't want. You know what it is? Now, the world is a little scary now. There's a lot of creepy people out there, and you don't know exactly who's stalking you, who's following you, who's stalking your kid, who's doing. You know, so these are things. Oh, I recognize his face. That's Ben, or Jim, or John, or Josh, or whatever. And you're like, you know, you don't want to be like.
So now I know better not to. Well, we did go out as families last weekend, and I did post some pictures.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
But, I will reach out next time.
No, but you weren't like saying this is Jack or whatever.
No, there were no arrows pointing at anybody. With their date of birth, social security number.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, my wife's a little bit more paranoid about it than I am. But
and you know what though? It's okay to be paranoid because that's the world we live in today. Is that it makes us paranoid, and it comes down against social media, because we do have to be paranoid. So we do have to be protective.
So what I will do, and I might not post something like happy anniversary tomorrow because I'll tell her right now, but I
tell her too.
I might like post a picture of our wedding day or something, and I'll be like, and just make that as a temporary profile picture, just saying, hey, hon.
You're acknowledging.
Yeah, this is it. That's it. I won't even write like, you know, because I've already told her. I don't need to tell her on a social media platform. But like I said, a lot of people are like, oh, Ken, you know, you're making fun, you know.
You're a little fuddy-duddy.
That's just the way I view things, I guess, you know, and I'm a little bit different.
I don't think you're by yourself. Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people are like that.
Yeah, and I'm not like, you know, I'm not making fun of people necessarily, at least I'm not intentionally.
I mean, my Alexa at home, I unplug it sometimes. I think it's listening to me.
My wife puts us on mute.
Yeah, I think it's listening.
Yeah.
It's scary.
And I mentioned in the other podcast, we have the Alexa in the bathroom, and she puts that one on mute. I'm like, what? If they want to listen to me, go on the go be my guest.
Yeah.
but
Ken was loose today.
Yes, we're gonna send them ads about Imodium.
That's what would happen too. That's great.
Yeah. But that's something that I'm like, I see people, and it's my own close friends that do it, so it's not like, I
do that.
Yeah, I'm a ball buster once in a while, but yeah, certain things like that. But what about TikTok? That you use that at all? Or no?
So I've never made a TikTok video.
Yeah.
But I'm on TikTok more than anything else.
Oh yeah, really?
Non-stop.
I don't even know what it's about. I'm such an old guy, man. I feel like an old man,
It's only like 30, 40-second videos, if that sometimes. I don't know. Some of them are just hilarious, and people are getting paid to do these things.
Yeah.
It's
unbelievable. Maybe I should do it. Do I have any special skills?
I was talking to my brother, and he's like, "You guys should do a TikTok." There's a podcast, Garden State Podcast, I believe they are, and they do a TikTok. And they do a podcast, and they're always.
I thought they're all short time, those TikTok things, or no? I don't know.
I think they're all between like 20 seconds and like maybe a minute.
Yeah.
They're short.
All right.
Like these guys go to different diners. Well, no, they don't do it on TikTok. They have a podcast, and then they have TikTok that almost like advertisement, maybe.
Oh, okay. See, my whole thing with TikTok, it was because it's fairly new. I always wondered like the whole security with it and what information they're gathering, and
I think it'd be the same as every other thing. I mean, what's the difference between TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? I mean.
Yeah, but was TikTok originally from the U.S. or was it from China or something?
I think it was from China.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
I think Instagram and TikTok are related. I don't know if the Instagram owns TikTok or vice versa.
I don't know, and that's the thing, John, and where you might jump on there a little quicker. I think I might be like, let me wait and see, when something really bad happens, and I'm like, good thing I didn't sign up for that,
Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's cool. Like, if I started a TikTok video, Pub Suds and Grubs, I mean, it would be. 30 seconds of us setting up, or 30 seconds of us right now, holding up the camera, cheers. It's not going to be anything. It wouldn't be, and for me, it'd be more to get our name out there, like more an advertisement, more than anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you just random videos just show up.
You could become the expert on that because I don't think I'll.
And the thing about TikTok is, if you start liking certain people that make content, or the more videos you watch, that's what comes up on your feed. Okay. So my feed is full of recipes and dogs. Oh, yeah. And now monkeys are starting.
Monkeys? Are actually researching monkeys. Okay.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of funny videos.
The thing is, though, how's the censorship with that? I see a lot of kids use that and everything. That's one of my biggest concerns, too, is that, granted, your kids are at that age. My kid is not. So, it's...
So I did tell you, I found TikTok on my daughter's phone, and I didn't know she had it. And I never approved it.
Oh.
So her and her friends doing little dances, and then I look and she had like 600 followers. I'm like, you don't know 600 people.
Yeah.
I literally went through every single one.
Okay. When you have, she's not even a teenager.
She's not talking to anybody.
Yes, she's not even a teenager, and she has these 600 followers. That makes you want. That's where I'm going back to. This stuff, It's like who's watching my little kid dance, things like that.
Right.
That's
right.
There's creepy people out there, man.
Yeah, you don't know who's behind the camera or behind the other side of the phone or whatever. But my thing was, I see who she was following, and then I saw who was following her, and I think they just tie in. It's mostly kids making their videos, and I don't know if there's parental controls. I haven't.
That's the thing.
Figured that out.
Yeah, that's the thing. And before you dive into something, a little research on that.
I know. I was shocked that she had it. She had it for over a year under our noses, and I never knew.
Yeah. But
but now I keep up and I monitor who's. I deleted a lot of people.
Yeah.
People that I said this is wishy-washy. I don't.
Yeah.
I did delete a lot of her followers. I deleted a lot of people she followed.
But here's the thing, though, and you have to consider this as well, John. Is you can look at a follower and it has a 12-year-old girl's picture on it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a 50-year-old man that just took a random photo. And
you're 100% right.
Yeah. And because a 50-year-old man's not going to start following 12-year-olds. Yeah. They're going to be like, they're not going to accept me. I'm going to pretend I'm a 12-year-old that's interested, So these are obviously...
That's the show Catfish on MTV.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's, you always have to be careful and stuff.
You do. I try to monitor, but you know what? If I approve it and I say, okay, you can have it under my conditions. I have to check. once a week who you're following, who's following you, the videos you're doing. That's under my. If I say no, you can't have that, and I delete it, she's gonna do it behind my back, and I'm not gonna know what's going on.
Yes, I know that's part of it.
So if I'm able to monitor it, and she does nothing out of the or nothing that's gonna upset me, or nothing that's gonna do anything, I'm okay with it, kind of. I don't let them have Instagram. I don't let them have Facebook.
Yeah.
People say, why do you don't let them have that, but you let them have TikTok? TikTok's a little different. I don't know. I feel like you're not.
Well, Facebook, kids deal more with bullying and things
like that.
And
you're communicating. A TikTok, I haven't figured out 100% where you can actually communicate with people. You can leave comments on people's videos, but I don't really think there's like a private thing where you communicate with people.
Yeah.
Whereas Instagram, you have private.
And what's that other one with the faces and stuff? The one where they do all these fancy faces and stuff. What is it? No, it's that other. It's a big one.
Snapchat.
Yeah, that's Snapchat? It. Snapchat.
So Snapchat bothers me, and I will never have anybody. I had Snapchat for 5 minutes, and I got rid of it once I figured out what it was. You make a picture or something on Snapchat. The purpose of it is it goes away after the person looks at it in 10 seconds. But then you have people. You have these young girls, and I've heard these stories in my own town.
Yeah.
Sending pictures of their boobs or their butt, you know, in bathing suits to these, boys.
Yeah.
And the boys are screenshotting them and showing everybody. Because it goes away after like 10 seconds, the video, but once you screenshot it, you have it forever.
Yeah.
So Snapchat is not good in my opinion.
No.
I'm not a fan of Snapchat.
Well, I mean, just got to watch out for your daughters and what they're posting too,
I will, if I see Snapchat, I will flip out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this. Separate topic, and this got me thinking about it. This is not something we discussed prior.
Okay.
My buddy and his wife sometimes they post about this guy. I don't know knowledge of the case or some guy who was in jail. Basically, he was playing kind of like a vigilante, and he was going around like beating. I don't know if he killed anyone, but beating the crap out of pedophiles and stuff like that. He would find out who they were, And,
good for him.
And he's in jail now because of it. Yeah, I was going to ask what your opinion is on something like that.
Yeah, I mean.
Justice in your own hands,
There's no such thing. There's no such thing. How many times have you seen a murderer on trial or a rapist on trial, and the father said, "Judge, just give me 1 minute with him in a room." You can't, sir. You can't. 2 minutes, anything. Yeah. And then they flip out and they jump over the barrier to try to grab him. Now you're going to jail, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You lay your hands on a guy who raped or murdered your daughter or son.
Yeah.
You're going to jail.
Yeah.
With him.
Let me tell you something. Honestly. I'm not trying to make this into me, but if I saw a case where a guy strangled someone that caught them, raping their daughter or something like that, and I saw a case like that, I'd be like, get him off the stand, send him home. He did the right thing.
Absolutely,
because that's just pure rage right there. I would just lose. I would lose
but
my shit.
Our justice system prevents that from happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
If somebody did something to my daughter, lights out, I'll spend the rest of my life in jail.
Yeah, exactly. It would be worth it to me.
I don't care.
And I will sit behind
Closure is closure. And sometimes closure is just one shot. Just give me one shot for what he did to my, and it's... Yeah. And
it's
a good point to bring up, and it's
something too. Like if I was on that jury, I'd be like, no, this guy, he's innocent, because you have to take into account the horror you're seeing, and just that this could be a normal guy that just. Not the pedophile, but this dad or something. He's a normal, everyday, 9 to 5 kind of guy, and he just witnessed the worst horror in his life.
Right.
And just to put that in front of him.
I don't know. I'll never. Hopefully, it'll never. We'll never be in those shoes. But I don't know if I can even be in a courtroom with somebody. If something happened to my daughter, and there was some kind of I don't know if I can be there.
Well, you saw that too with that guy, that doctor, with those gymnastics and stuff. The one father went, he tried to,
Kudos, man. Give him. And if I was a bailiff or a prison guard or in the court, I think I would be like, I'd go extra slow to try to grab him. Let him get to him first.
I'd be looking for that light bulb I was going to change.
He got past me. I would give him 1 minute.
Yeah.
I'd be on a delay. Because every father, man, whether you have a son or a daughter, you're just you will destroy somebody if they do something to your children.
Yeah.
I did jury duty. This is such a shitty topic, man. I did jury duty for 18 months, federal grand jury, 18 months, a couple years ago. And
I remember that.
A handful of the cases was child pornography and child endangerment, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And there were times where they would pass around. You have to look at the evidence.
Yeah.
So they're passing around a picture of a 7-year-old girl in a bathtub.
Yeah.
That this asshole is taking.
Yeah.
So he could sell it.
Yeah.
And I would just pass it by. I have daughters. I can't look at that.
Yeah.
I refuse to look at that. Which a lot of people
surprised they didn't throw you off the jury. Because a lot of times
they would tell us. It's sensitive. Here's the pictures. If you feel up to it, look at it. And a lot of people wouldn't look at it. Yeah. And I couldn't do that. Yeah. Number one, I don't want to see a 7-year-old girl in a bathtub naked. And number two, I just stick in my head my kid. Yeah. And it's parents doing this. The mother was taking pictures of this little girl and selling them on the internet.
That's
for money.
Unbelievable.
And man.
Yeah, this is the person that you trust. This is the person that this kid looks up to, and they're doing that. It's just unbelievable. I think there's just something wrong with people like that. They're like fucking monsters, man. I don't know.
I get upset with myself if I yell at my daughter for striking out at a softball game. What I mean? At home, I'm like, damn, I should have yelled at her. Yeah. I can't imagine doing some of the shit that these people do. There's a lot of low lives. Sorry for cursing.
Yeah, me too.
But
it's something we obviously it's something we obviously we have anger towards,
and then you mentioned before too, like Facebook with like the bullying and stuff. Yeah, it's like people go on and they shame people. And,
that's a thing. I can't speak for the future as of right now because things change and everything happen, But I right now we're pretty anti any of that stuff for our kid, But
it'll never go away. As soon as one shuts down, another one opens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They keep getting more and more. It started with MySpace. Yeah. Then it was MySpace is gone. Yeah. Then it's Facebook.
But man, you hear about these 11-year-olds killing themselves and stuff, man. What?
You got people doing Facebook live videos and killing themselves.
That's
I watched a video on Facebook 2 days ago of the boy in Orlando who fell off of that ride. It was nationally published on Facebook as a video before they took it down. Did you hear about that?
No.
At an amusement park. It was like
I heard about it, but I didn't know that they were putting the video out there.
The video was out there.
There's absolutely no respect for people's families anymore,
nope, it's from start to finish. The whole video is on Facebook.
Oh, my God. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. And he was away with not even his family. He was on vacation with a friend's family or something.
I think he was 14, right?
Yeah.
The video was very aggressive. It was very upsetting.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the fact that it was online on Facebook for everybody to see for a long time before they took it down. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yes, but then you'll see something else that's posted about politics and it's censored within 2 minutes.
Exactly.
I don't understand it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know, but yeah.
Well, we're coming into. Let's get off of that.
Yeah, I know. I think we do that too.
Pissed off.
Yeah, we do that too often. Our blood starts to boil, but that's good. You know what? Because there's a lot of people, like our viewers, that would be like, you know what? I'm right there with you. I would tear their head off, or I'll do this, or whatever. I
mean, we're dads. We're real. We're real people. We're not doing this for anything. We're just doing this for fun. So we tell you how we really.
And this is our first beer, so we're not even drunk. So
I keep looking because we've been doing 2 beers and I'm looking what's next, but there's nothing next.
Anyways,
but this week is the first weekend in April. Is always WrestleMania week.
Oh yeah!
I'm wearing the SWO shirt. Sneak World Order. Derived from the New World Order.
Yes. Oh. John loves his.
I watch my WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Now it's 2 nights. It used to be one big show.
Yeah.
And ever since the pandemic, they cut it into 2 nights, and I love it.
Yeah. We've had this discussion before. That's something that I never kept to. I watched it when I was younger. Yeah. Back in the
80s.
80s. Macho Man, Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
And, those guys. Undertaker was, newer for me back then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because he's been around a long time.
Yeah. I
mean, I stopped for a little while, too, because I was like, this is stupid. Yeah. And then I got drawn back into it.
It's entertaining. I mean, there's plenty of people who are much older than us that still watch it,
I hate when people say wrestling is fake. Wrestling is not fake. Wrestling is scripted.
It's scripted.
These guys are still... the things that they're doing are...
I'll agree with that.
Insane.
I'll agree with that. It is. It has to be scripted. You know who's going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Or they know who's going to win. Yeah, and it's crazy. I mean, some of the stuff they do, and it's not just some job that anyone could just do it. Like these guys, I mean, they're jacked. I mean, Ultimate Warrior, man.
I mean, not all of them though.
Yeah,
there's guys that are 500 pounds and they're jumping off ropes.
What was it, Yokozuna?
Yokozuna, look at that guy. Yeah, I mean, come on, he was huge.
Yeah. Yeah, but there was some sad news in wrestling recently, right?
Yeah, we lost one of the founding members of the NWO and the original Razor Ramon. Scott Hall passed away this week. He had like 3 heart attacks, like right
God, man, what? I mean, for an average Joe, this just doesn't happen. What's the deal here, man, with these wrestlers?
I think it's the years of drugs and alcohol.
I mean, look at
just putting your body into the grind.
If I asked you a trivia question right now, how many? Can you name, or not a trivia? Let me just a question, random question. Can you name 5 wrestlers that are died early? You know, basically.
Oh yeah, all of them. Yeah,
you know?
So many, absolutely.
I mean, it's crazy.
Oh, it's nuts.
Oh, even I can name it. I'm not a big wrestling fan. I like Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man.
And they all die out of nowhere. They don't get sick. They just die.
Yeah.
And it's all something with the heart. Ultimate Warrior came back for WrestleMania. He was banned from WWE for a while. He left WWE for a long time. He came back, back in the day with WWF. Now it's WWE.
That's when I knew it, WWF. Yeah. They had the cartoon and everything.
He came back during WrestleMania. Then on Raw after Mania, he came out and he had a big speech in the middle of the ring. That night he died.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, man.
It's nuts. It's nuts.
And then what's his name too? Roddy Piper too. He was
Roddy Piper. Yep.
Yeah, he passed.
Yep.
I mean, Andre the Giant. He had a condition now.
He wasn't going to last long.
Yeah, he had.
And he was a bad alcoholic on top of that.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
But actually, I have some questions for you.
Oh no!
I did. I wrote down some trivia questions. Don't look because I have the answers.
Oh.
And I want to know your old school wrestling knowledge.
Oh gosh!
Are you ready for this?
It's not going to be good. All right, go ahead.
I think I have faith that you're going to do better than what I think.
I think right. I think you're wrong. No. I think I'm going to get maybe 1.
All right. I'm going to start easy for you.
All right.
Who did Hulk Hogan body slam at WrestleMania?
Andre the Giant. I got one.
You got one.
Yeah.
Which wrestler wore a kilt?
Roddy Piper.
All right. 2 for 2. What was Brutus Beefcake's nickname?
The Barber.
3 for 3. Who was his tag team partners?
Ooh. Tag team partner.
Come on, you got it.
Jake the Snake? I don't know.
No. Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Oh, no. Didn't know.
No. All right.
Can't get them all.
Who was the guy that interviewed all the wrestlers?
Oh, Mean Gene.
Mean Gene, brother. Who was Hulk Hogan's tag team partner at WrestleMania 1?
Oh. I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. He wasn't a wrestler.
Okay. Was it Mean Gene?
No.
Wasn't a wrestler.
Yeah. He was more of an actor.
Oh, yeah? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. Close. Mr. T.
Oh, Mr. T.
Yeah, close to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right. Which wrestler wore dog chains around his neck?
Ooh, that was Junkyard Dog?
You got it, man. See, you know this stuff. Yeah. Who was the first Mexican-American Intercontinental Champion?
Mexican-American. Tito Santana.
You got it.
Wow.
You are rocking it.
Wow.
I got two more.
I'm actually doing a lot better than I did think I'd do.
Do you know who owns WWE?
That's McMahon.
All right. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, and if you don't get this,
I gotta chug the rest of my beer. I was gonna chug it anyways.
Which faction or group did Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, and Kevin Nash, the founders of?
Can you do the Jeopardy music? Is it NWO?
NWO, brother. The New World Order. Good job, Ken.
Would I get one wrong?
Good job. I think you got one wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't even. That was like a bonus question.
Yeah.
Good job. See, you know your old school wrestling.
My old school wrestling.
Should I bring new school wrestling in?
No, because I will know nothing about it.
No.
Yeah. So.
Well, let's finish these up.
Yeah, let's finish these up. We're going to get into our bourbon in a second. Yeah. So. All right. So.
That was good. I like lunch. I think it's been a while since I've had that.
Yeah, you can never go wrong with some lunch, if it's a drink or actual lunch.
Yeah, I do like lunch. I skip breakfast and I like lunch.
Yeah. Or brunch.
All right, so what do we got today?
Okay, guys. So this is Eagle Rare. This is like a staple to bourbon. You know, it's like the one you can get it anywhere. At least by us. I know some people, you know, I'm on these Facebook groups for bourbon and stuff. Some people are like, I can't find Eagle Rare anywhere. But
Eagle Rare.
Eagle Rare. So this is another one from Buffalo Trace.
Okay.
It's a 10-year. And this one actually was a store pick, which I got from Somerville Super Saver. I feel like
we talked about them.
Yeah, we're always giving them shout outs. Yeah, so that's
yeah. You like that place, huh?
I guess I go there a little often, too often. But yeah, this is a solid one. So our buddy Jay, who was a guest on the last podcast, was trying to get John to try it. He's like, "Oh, you gotta try Eagle Rare." So I told John, I'm like, you know what? Maybe we'll do the Eagle Rare today, just to.
Why did he want me to try this one?
He thinks it's one that you would like. It's not like, I mean, this one is, like I said, it's a 10-year, and
I don't know what that means.
It means it's aged in the barrel for 10 years. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just trying to see if there's any other interesting facts on it.
What is the what's the proof on this?
That's what I was looking for, actually.
You are unprepared.
Okay, so it's 45%, so it's 90 proof. 90. So that's
45%. All right. I told Ken I was in the store looking at bourbons for the first time ever, and I saw 45.5 alcohol, and I said, "Oh, that's the proof? We usually do 80, 90. This might be something weak." All right. So usually 45.5 is 90 proof.
45 is 90. So your alcohol percent's always going to be half your proof. Exactly half. Okay. So yeah, this one here, so that's probably why Jay was suggesting it as well. It's a little bit lighter. It's not.
We figured 80, 90 is my wheelhouse right now.
I think 90 is your wheelhouse. Yeah. Yeah, so I like the little bit of the stronger stuff.
Anything with this? Is there any mapley? Anything?
No. Buffalo Trace. I don't know if Buffalo Trace does that
anything like that.
Does too much, or if any of that, But I can't think off the top of my head. But
can I make a cheers?
Sure.
All right. I want to. Thursday is my 15-year wedding anniversary. So
make sure you post
I won't post it on Facebook.
Make sure you let everyone know on Facebook.
Now
too.
I'm going to feel like stupid, but
No.
I am going to cheers now because my wife does watch, and I will say that morning I will say happy anniversary.
Yes, but, to her.
To her, or I'll write you a note. But I do want to cheers my wedding anniversary.
And happy anniversary.
Thanks, sir.
Yes.
That was a good day.
I remember your wedding.
It was very good.
Mm-hmm.
The dogs like this one too.
Yeah, there must be a deer outside.
Yeah, they love this one. You know what? I do like this.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
That is smooth. I don't feel any burn on that one. There's very, very little burn.
Yeah, it's nice.
This is nice.
Glad you like this one. Maybe you got to pick up a bottle of Eagle here, man. I don't know.
I gotta just drink yours. Look at all this.
He's like, why don't I buy something? Ken, you have all the stuff here.
Yeah, I like that. That's smooth. Good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. This is, well, I mean... Like
so what does a bottle like that run?
Depends, man. Some people really overcharge on this Eagle Rare. Like, I might have paid like $40 or something.
Oh, that's a good price.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're getting $40, you're getting a 10-year, it's unbelievable,
Okay.
just...
but you said it's a store pick, so I can't find that in any other...
With the store pick, yeah, it's a little bit different, With
the liquor store by me is not going to probably have that.
Well, with the store pick, you could only get at that actual store that selected it.
Right.
So, but they liquor store by you might have their own store pick,
Okay.
But I like to buy the store. Actually, when I see Eagle Rare now, I only will buy it if it's a store pick because I have quite a few, ones. So they're all store picks.
Now let me ask you a question with a store pick. Is that usually a private liquor store, or would like a ShopRite Liquors have a store pick?
Yeah, absolutely.
They would.
Yeah.
And do they keep their store picks separate from their shelves? Or
no.
You just ask, hey, you guys have a store pick?
No, you'll see it on the shelf. It's not something to hide in the back.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of times with the store, so let me just clarify real quick. With the store pick, the way it works is something like ShopRite might be a little bit different where they might split the barrel with other ShopRites nearby.
Okay.
So a store pick, basically what they do is they send, some people actually travel to Kentucky to try it out. You can, I think, sometimes. Okay. But typically what happens is they'll send 3 samples to a store, and they will say, pick one, and that'll be your pick. So that's the cool thing about it, because I've actually done store picks with people where I've tasted things. I haven't actually chose for it, but they said, hey, try this out. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
And, so they'll send you those 3 samples. You come back, you say, okay, you tell the distillery, I like bottle number 3,
okay,
and that's the one I want. And you can taste the variations, believe it or not. So it's a little bit more, I guess, like, sought out after because it's not just your basic typical Eagle Rare recipe. It's one that was specifically picked by this store and they chose it and everything. So
now, who does that? The store owner? Or do they have like somebody they hire as a taster? Like, if you own a liquor store, do you have to be up on the bourbon? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I think you can have the distiller just pick one for you.
Oh, okay.
If you want, but I mean, it's pretty fun.
Is the 22-year-old kid stocking shelves at ShopRite Liquor? Is he like picking my bourbon?
You never know. You never know. If they're into bourbon, I'd be like, cool, man. You like it. You're into it. You know your stuff. Right. Absolutely. These guys, I know this one in particular, Somerville, the Super Saver there.
Yeah.
Jeremy and Jay, Jay doesn't actually work there, but he helps out with the picks and everything. Right. I mean, they've picked so many things that I've bought, and I only buy it because I trust what they do. I trust what they choose because their tastes
guided you in the wrong way.
No, their tastes are they pick stuff that I'm into,
right.
And so if they have a pick, I always buy it. I have about maybe like 15 picks of theirs. Just they know their stuff, and I trust their palate. So I guess, yeah.
Cool. No, I like this one. This is a good one.
Yeah, I do like it too.
I'm down with that. So, yeah, I guess 90's in my wheelhouse, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
awesome,
well,
man.
Maybe I'll not give you a 91 on the next one. I'll give you something strong again.
Well, we did, I know we're running out of time. Real quick, last weekend, I want to say we went out, my family, Ken's family, Jay's family.
Yeah.
We hit Last Wave Brewing.
Yeah.
It was busy. There was a St. Patrick's Day festival going on.
Yeah, it was like
we left without buying anything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that would have been probably the beer of the day because we were just there.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that brewery. I thought the place was really cool.
I can't say anything because I came
you came
late.
You came late. You got one before me.
Yeah, I had one real quick.
We wanted to take the kids to the arcade real quick.
Yes.
That was the only way to get the kids and the family to go.
And we didn't get anything from. We went to Source after too. We didn't get anything from Source either. Yeah.
We got nothing, but we've done Source in the past year.
Yeah.
But then we went to the distillery next door.
Yes.
Right? I forgot what it was called.
I forgot what it was called too.
But they had I think their stuff was Muckalai.
Yeah, this is next door to Source.
Next door to Source, which is next door to Delicious Orchards, which we didn't get to.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
But that was a good outing.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah,
it was nice hanging out with these guys as always. Nice always hanging out with you here too as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our shout outs today are Maine Beer Company out of Freeport, Maine.
Yeah.
Eagle Rare
from
Buffalo Trace Distillery. Right.
That's
right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Taylor Hawkins and Scott Hall. We will keep you in our prayers and hope your family does okay after that.
Yeah. It's always sad to hear,
it
these people that go so young, so, and...
cheers to everybody who likes, shout out to everybody who likes WrestleMania.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I need something to cheers to for myself one of these days, I feel like I'm boring. I don't have like these,
People hate you.
I probably, I know. Like... Ken, I used to like him, but now he...
Hit social media and say happy birthday to Ken, even though it's not his birthday. All right, buddy.
All right, cheers to you, John.
Cheers.
And as always, cheers to you guys.
Later.